Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to talk about the 5 habits of emotionally mature men in relationships. As someone who has been in many relationships, I have come to realize that emotional maturity is a crucial aspect of a healthy and fulfilling relationship. Emotionally mature men are able to communicate effectively, understand their partner's perspective, and work together to build a strong and supportive relationship. So, without further ado, let's dive into the 5 habits of emotionally mature men in relationships. First, emotionally mature men take responsibility for their emotions and actions. They recognize that they have control over how they react to situations, and they strive to respond in a way that aligns with their values and goals. Emotionally mature men take responsibility for their own emotions and actions instead of blaming others for how they feel or behave. They recognize that they have control over how they react to situations, and they strive to respond in a way that aligns with their values and goals. By taking ownership of their emotions and actions, they avoid the pitfalls of defensiveness, denial, and projection, which can damage relationships and erode trust. For example, if a man is feeling upset because his partner is spending more time with her friends than with him, an emotionally mature response would be to express his feelings directly and calmly, rather than lashing out or withdrawing. He could say something like, "I feel hurt and neglected when you prioritize your friends over me. Can we talk about how we can balance our time together and apart?" Second, they listen actively and empathetically. They show genuine interest in their partner's thoughts and feelings, and they seek to validate and support them. Emotionally mature men listen actively and empathetically to their partner, which means they don't just hear their partner's words, but they try to understand their perspective and feelings. They show genuine interest in their partner's thoughts and feelings, and they seek to validate and support them. Active and empathetic listening requires patience, attention, and an open mind, as well as the willingness to put oneself in the other person's shoes. For example, if a man's partner is upset because of a difficult day at work, an emotionally mature response would be to listen actively and empathetically, rather than dismiss her feelings or offer unsolicited advice. He could say something like, "I'm sorry to hear that you had a tough day. It sounds like you're feeling frustrated and overwhelmed. How can I support you right now?" Third, they express vulnerability and authenticity. They show their true selves to their partner and are willing to share their fears, insecurities, and weaknesses. Emotionally mature men express vulnerability and authenticity, which means they don't hide behind a mask of masculinity or toughness, but they show their true selves to their partner. They are willing to share their fears, insecurities, and weaknesses, as well as their hopes, dreams, and passions. This allows them to build deeper connections with their partner and to foster intimacy and trust. For example, if a man is struggling with anxiety or depression, an emotionally mature response would be to share his feelings and seek support from his partner, rather than bottling up his emotions or pretending everything is fine. He could say something like, "I've been feeling really anxious lately, and I'm not sure why. I'm scared and overwhelmed, and I could use some help coping." Fourth, they prioritize mutual respect and equality. They recognize their partner's values, needs, and boundaries, and they seek to honor and support them. Emotionally mature men prioritize mutual respect and equality in their relationship, which means they don't see their partner as inferior or subordinate, but as an equal and respected partner. They recognize that their partner has their own values, needs, and boundaries, and they seek to honor and support them. This requires open communication, active listening, and a willingness to compromise and collaborate. For example, if a man and his partner have different ideas about how to spend their free time, an emotionally mature response would be to negotiate a solution that works for both of them, rather than insisting on his own way. or dismissing his partner's ideas. He could say something like, "I'm interested in trying new activities together. But I also want to make sure we're both happy and fulfilled. Can we brainstorm some ideas and come up with a plan that works for both of us?" Finally, they practice forgiveness and compassion. They don't hold grudges or seek revenge, but they seek to understand and support their partner, even when things are difficult or challenging. Emotionally mature men practice forgiveness and compassion towards their partner, which means they don't hold grudges or seek revenge, but they seek to understand and support their partner, even when things are difficult or challenging. In conclusion, emotional maturity is essential for building a healthy and fulfilling relationship. By taking responsibility for their emotions and actions, listening actively and empathetically, expressing vulnerability and authenticity, prioritizing mutual respect and equality, and practicing forgiveness and compassion, emotionally mature men can create strong and supportive relationships with their partners. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you have any other tips or habits to add, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more relationship advice. And I'll see you in the next video.